What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm here to say it again. This needs to change. I feel like I've been saying this for quite a while now, and this is not really the first video I'm doing on this topic. But yet again, I feel like Plarium failed to impress us. And the whole idea is the Hydra clan boss, the loot that we're getting from there. Now, I remember it that Cyrilla mentioned in the interview, we're gonna add new resources that are definitely gonna tempt the people. They're gonna do Hydra now. They were not doing it before. Once they're getting their Mithrala, they're definitely gonna do it now. Well, they added soul stones to the Hydra clan boss. Only the mortal soul stones to every single one of the Hydra difficulties. No immortal, no eternal. At the moment, it's almost impossible to put your hand on an eternal soul stone. I feel like once they're gonna attempt to sell this, it's probably gonna be sold at $40 a pop, something like that. Some ridiculous, outrageous amount. Now, I've made a poll on my YouTube channel today again. Are you doing Hydra more often now that they added the mortal soul stones as an extra reward to their loot pool? I've only put this up a couple of hours ago. The dominant answer is like hell no, winning with over 52%. So unfortunately, Plarium failed again at improving the Hydra, at least to kind of like tempt the people, you know, like I want to do Hydra now. It is a more time consuming boss. You do require to have different teams for it. You do require to have better teams in order to be able to get this challenge done. Now, you can do a lower difficulty. They nerfed Hydra a while ago, and it was a substantial nerf. I really underestimated the nerf, actually. So that was kind of like an error on my part. It's definitely much easier than it used to be. I actually saved all my rewards, guys. Let's see what we're getting out of 6 chests now that they improved them. Is it really worth it for all of you guys to go and do Hydra? Let me just put it out there before I even open the chest. From my perspective, 100% worth it. Because I'm getting the gear. The gear is very, very important. If you guys remember the video that I made, this is the secret of endgame. I showed you how we're actually getting everything in the endgame. We're not really farming dungeons as much anymore, because all this awesome gear comes from different places. Plus, this is the only place from where you can actually get mythical gear. Of course, if Plarium doesn't do you a favor and it drops you one under the hand from their support, like it happened with some people in the game. Basically, each one of these difficulties now has a chance to drop soul stones. You see, 1 to 2, you're getting clan gold. I feel like even the clan gold should be a little bit increased on the Hydra. That might actually make more people to want to do it. You can purchase a lot of things with the clan gold. We're gonna discuss that in just a second. But even at the moment, I feel like we're just not getting enough. This might be the best way to do it. Add even more than you're actually giving now. Add some boosts. I know they don't want to add shards on here, and they added the soul stones instead. Add the next tier of soul stones in here as well. It's ridiculous to go on Nightmare and only to be able to get the mortal soul stone. Let's see how many we're actually getting out of 6 chests and what we're getting out of the entire loot here, you know. We got 1 stone from the very first chest. We got a decent piece. HP defense resistance is a keep. Rare is a insta sell. Pretty much same with the 5-star. Pretty much same with the other one. 250 clan gold. Decent. What about from here? Okay, we got a mythical. We got another mortal soul stones. These are kind of like the equivalent of ancient shards. They are trying to sell them for more than they're worth. They're trying to sell them for a higher price than the ancient shard. I feel like this should be at maximum price the half amount of an ancient shard. So if an ancient shard is worth $1, this should be maximum worth 50 cents. You're not getting a champion out of it. There is no mercy system on it. They're not increased chances to summon what you want. So is a lot of RNG involved. I've seen people opening over 100 of these with a 6% chance to summon legendary. That's the equivalent of a sacred shard. Not summoning not even 1 legendary out of 100 stones, because there is no mercy system, you know. Very, very important for people to be aware. We got a defense chest piece with HP. I might keep that one for some random champions. HP crit rate resistance. We're not gonna keep that one. We're not really gonna reroll any of this gear unless it's something legendary or like that. So we got 2 immortal soulstones so far. This is only once a week. It's not even once a day like the clan boss guys. So keep that in mind. Another stone, and I think for the very first time, I only got the stone skin gear here, which is pretty impressive. Now this went on accuracy. I'm definitely gonna keep that piece, even though it's a 5-star attack flat. We're not keeping that. 5-star helmet, don't care about it. Flat boots, 5-star, don't care about it. This helmet, we don't care about it. This 5-star shield, we don't care about it. So we're getting clan gold, right? We got 500 clan gold from the other difficulty, 350 more. 3 stones so far. Can we get a couple of stones though? And another good drop on a stone skin gear. We got another stone, 4 stones in total. We got a flat attack with resistance mythical. Unfortunately, we cannot reroll them with chaos swords, so they become pretty pointless. This shield is okay-ish. Gonna keep it to see if we're rolling speed on it. And the 5-star ones, I'm not really keeping them anymore. We're gonna roll this and see what we're getting out of it, just as an idea. I've just done 2 difficulties. I got 4 stones a week. This is pretty bad. Now we have the nightmare left as well, the hardest difficulty, the biggest challenge, kind of like the ultra nightmare clan boss. That actually drops pretty good rewards. You're getting books, you're getting gear, you're getting shards, you're getting gems. What are we getting from Nightmare Hydra? Why would people do Nightmare Hydra once you got your rewards? Again, only 1 stone, guys, okay? 450 gold, that's pretty good. Tons of 5-star gear, which I'm most probably going to sell because I don't have what to do with it. 5-star gloves. This, again, is not amazing, even though it's mythical, is a 5-star. These gloves, they look pretty good. Speed, accuracy, crit damage might be good for a bomb champion. I feel like I've got a pretty nice pair last week as well. We're gonna roll that weapon to see if we're getting a triple speed. And here we are, the last Hydra chest. Was this really worth the 1 hour plus effort? We only got 6 stones. Now look at this RNG. Every single one of the chests, hard, if I would go on normal, that's gonna give me 1 as well. It feels like, why would I do nightmare for mortal stones when I can just do normal in 5 seconds, 5 minutes, and get the same amount of stones basically? They really need to improve this. They need to bring either the higher tier of stones, either give us 4 or 5 per drop, not 1, because you do it once a week. It's definitely not very impressive. You see the gear that I'm having around here, I'm mainly selling, right? I'm not really keeping many pieces because it's nothing really special out of it. So we got 6 stones out of here. Clan gold, let's see, because I was pretty much on 0 clan gold. We should be getting around 2,000 clan gold. So we got around 2,200, I would say. Pretty decent, but it's once a week as well. And once you're gonna start purchasing these items in here, you're kind of like left with none. I'm not even gonna use this clan gold now to purchase the accessories, because next week we might get the chaos ores again. I might get a void shard here again, so I won't be having enough clan gold next week to purchase some of these rewards. If they would at least add another 1,000 clan gold weekly, or maybe 1,500 to the pool, would be nice. Add the next stones to it, the immortal soul stones, at least to brutal and nightmare. Have them both in there available, at least for brutal, so a lot of people can actually put their hand on them. For nightmare, remove the mortal, just leave the immortal. That will definitely be a bit better. More people will be interested in, okay, I want to get my Hydra team done for a nightmare now, because hey, it's the only way to put my hand on these sort of soul stones consistently, you know. So I want to improve my team. A lot of people underestimate the awakening. At 1 star is not game changing, at least not on most of the blessings. Brimstone and a couple others, they do have a bit of an impact, Brimstone being the best out of all of them. But once you're gonna get to awaken them to a higher tier, that's when they come in play and you're getting the extra stats. It's almost like a plus for empowerment on your champions. Very powerful. You know what, let's actually open all these. I need to get something that I can sell to get more of the last coins. So I need a 4 star, a 5 star in here. pretty much I feel like on any rarity, as long as it's gonna happen. The chance to summon a legendary from here, guys, is a 6%. The chances are pretty low because it's no mercy system, you know. So I know a lot of you guys will be like, oh, the RNG is gonna even out at some point. It will, but you might have to open 1,000 of them to even out on the RNG, you know. So they definitely need to change a bit this system as well. I want to start with the Hydra because that's one of the old things added to the game, and if they're not fixing the old things and they're just adding new things, it's definitely not that amazing. I want people to do Hydra. I want people to like the content because it's not bad, you know. It's just the rewards are not that worth it for the majority of people, you know. We got another one. Starry Sea, that's kind of like what we're getting. We're not going to be able to get anything to actually sell it for the next coins, unfortunately. A lot of rares. The wish list is pretty pointless. I've only got so far one champion from my wish list, and that was a Soulbound. It's gonna take a while for us to get anything. You gotta get super lucky. The chances are astronomically low to get the champion that you want at a 6-star. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the Hydra rewards? Do you want them to get improved? Would you be more tempted to do your Hydra runs afterwards? What do you think of the new system and all this? Very curious to hear your thoughts as well. But that was all for this video. Much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.